Hello gamers, I'm Chai, astralSoftie, whatever you'd like to refer to me as. I love Persona. Persona 3 Reload has grabbed me and put me into a hyperfixation I've never had before. So I'm going to go through some of the characters, give you my thoughts, and rate them. Major spoilers ahead. If you have not played Persona 3 Reload, I highly suggest you put in the time and give this game a try. It's on Game Pass if you can't spend $70, which that's completely valid in this economy. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm not going to do them in order because it'll get very interesting very fast, but I'm going to just kind of start off in the middle with Chidori. Chidori is fucking cute. At first, she's just kind of a part of Strega. She kind of lingers with Jin and Takaya. She's just chilling. I really love how she develops with Junpei though. She becomes this quiet, standoffish girl into someone who is caring and kind and willing to sacrifice herself for our fucking goat. I'm gonna put her in A tier. I really enjoy it when she was on screen, but I wouldn't necessarily say she's like a waifu or anything. Let's see. I'm just kind of picking them here at random, but I'm gonna go through Ryoji next. The thing about Ryoji is that I didn't really fucking like him at first. He was kind of a fucking like Junpei light, where he comes in, he's trying to schmooze up the girls. Very, I don't know. I don't really care about players like that, you know? But then he reveals himself to be Death. He reveals himself to be Pharos, the kid who has been with you since the beginning. And then he becomes immensely more interesting. Well, he was interesting because when you meet him, I guess it's like, this dude's fucking dangerous. That is a sign already that we need to avoid this fucker. So I avoided him. I didn't do any of his linked episodes. I didn't care about him until he was plot relevant. So I'm gonna put him in fucking B tier, I think, just because his relevance to the plot. Honestly, if I would put him lower than that, I'd probably put him in like C or even D. Speaking of fucking D, where is this kid? Sumitsu, or what is Sumitsu? I think that's his name. But this prick is going into D. His story isn't funny. Fat people already have it hard, okay? I'm fat. And this dude makes us look like slobs. He fucking does not represent us, okay? He's like a fucking cult member. He like an asshole. He tries to extort us and other people for money. Get out of my life. Makoto would never. Speaking of Makoto, best boy, like S tier, even though he is a silent protagonist. He has a personality. You could tell he's just like some fucking emo boy. He doesn't care about death. He almost died. He doesn't fucking care. And like knowing that he had death inside of him, like he has a lot more going on than like, let's just be honest here, Yu Narukami from Persona 4 had nothing going on for him at least in Persona 4 Golden, my experience. Yu had nothing going for him. In the animation, however, he's the fucking goat, but that's for another video. We're going to do Ikutsuki next. Ikutsuki, I liked his puns. I thought he was a funny little lad, and then the plot twist happens where he just fucking is like, hey, I lied about everything. Your whole goal is a lie. Now I'm going to fucking get shot and fall off a cliff. And it's like very jarring. You're like, oh, okay, that just happened. I'm gonna put him in B tier. I think he's on the same tier with Ryoji with me. I think we're going to do Fuka next. Okay, so I fucking love Fuka. She's great, but I don't know. Like, this is just vibes, but she gives me a vibe of a cardboard box. She has a lot of growth. Like, I did not max out her social link at all or anything. I wanted to max everyone out, but you know, you have only so much time in every Persona game because that's the fucking point. But I'm gonna put Fuka in A. She's cute. She's a good nav. She's like one of my favorite navigators. Compared to like Futaba, she tells you weaknesses right off the bat. You don't have to like fucking grind a social link for it. Not peak, but she's good. Speaking of peak, let's talk about Mitsuru. Mitsuru, my gal here, she's the one I romanced in my playthrough. I very much enjoy her. You know, at first she's just some fucking rich girl who leads seas, and she's already badass as fuck. I thought she was going to be the nav the whole time until Fuka came along, but I like Mitsuru's arc with when her father dies and her just kind of fucking off for 2 weeks, and then Yukari slaps the shit out of, like, slaps the fucking reality into her. That was great. I'm gonna put Mitsuru in S tier. And also, this is just a personal bias, but Mitsuru with a ponytail, great shit. Great, like, my type. Bunkichi, his wife is not on here separately. So Bunkichi and his wife, they're the first social link I maxed out. I thought their story was really cute. I liked seeing them progress. Out of all the, like, you know, like, a lot of the social links are going to go into C tier, not because they're bad, but they aren't plot relevant. They don't have gameplay or anything other than, like, the visual novel social link stuff. So I'm just going to put them in B tier, like, compared to those. Elizabeth's the fucking goat. Don't talk to me if you think she's any lower than S, because she's just a little creature. She gets a lot of enjoyment from you showing her around. She has a lot of socially awkward moments, but that's okay. I stan anyway. Her boss fight, like, I have not tried her boss fight because I am scared. I am scared of this woman. She's just great. Like, probably one of the best characters in the game. Let's talk about Junpei. Junpei, I referred to him earlier as the GOAT, and I'm gonna stick by that. He is the fucking GOAT. Not like the GOAT. I'm not putting him in S tier or anything, because he has his moments of being, like, really annoying. He has a lot of jealousy over the main character because he can't live up to having multiple personas and rational personality. But the development he gets with our girl Chidori, it really gives him like, it matures him. It gives him a reality check, and he stops seeing being a part of C's as a game. But yeah, I don't stand Junpei. Like, he still deserves, like, a slap here and there, but, like, he is doing the best he can, and that's all we ask for here. Keisuke, I'm an artist. I'm biased. I really like this dude. He was one of the bare bones social links that I just had a good time with. Like, his story about wanting to become a doctor and artist. I love how they just kind of lead you on, like, oh, he's going to become an artist. He's going to become an artist. Oh, wait, he's going to be a doctor. That's what he's going to do because he likes saving people. I'm only putting him in B because I'm biased, and also, like, my name is very close to his, so I kind of relate to him a lot. Since we just talked about a character that starts with the letter K, let's talk about Ken. So Ken, probably the weakest out of all the C's members, other than Karamaru. We'll get to Karamaru. Ken here, I'm gonna honestly put him on the same tier as, like, I'm putting him in B tier. I don't know how to put it. His story with his mom, I don't care, dude. You're traumatized as fuck. That sucks. Be a more interesting character. All he is I'm going to get revenge. That's all he cares about until, like, Shinjiro dies, and he's like, ah, shit. And even then, he's like, his whole personality is like, I'm gonna avenge my mom and Shinjiro. So it's like, whatever, dude. Another bitch who starts with the letter K, Kenji. Trash. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want to talk to your teacher grubbing fucking ass. Like, there's a part of the game where I thought I had to max out every social link. So I got to tier 7 with him and I gave up. I was like, I'm spending my time with other people because I do not want to talk to you. Like, if I saw this dude in real life, I'd probably punch him. So get into shit tier, asshole. Oh yeah, we said we were going to talk about Karamaru, so let's talk about Karamaru. Karamaru's a dog. Hell yeah, cute ass doggo. We love cute ass doggos here. Other than Ike's translating, you can't really do too much with Karamaru. You could watch fucking wolf documentaries and shit, but you never really truly connect with Karamaru. So I'm gonna put him in C. I'm gonna put Ken and Karamaru in C tier. Like, I get more entertainment out of these dudes. Honestly, probably not Ryuji. No, we're going to move Ryoji down to C. They're going to be in their own tier. Just because, like, they're not really that interesting. Speaking of not interesting, Maiko, like, poor kid. That's all I'll say. Her parents are getting divorced. Not much else going on for her other than that. Pharos is a creepy, interesting kid. He's basically Ryuji, so we're going to just put him in C for now. I just thought his sections were annoying. Like, I want to play the game. I don't want you being like, oh, there's a new full moon in a week. Whoa! Not like we fucking knew that from the goddamn chart in the corner of our screen. So, you know. This dude, I barely talked to him. Like, he was too late game for me to care about his social link. I'm just gonna put him in C. He wasn't atrocious like these two are. I'm gonna say the same thing about this dude. Okay, this dude, straight up, I didn't even talk to this dude. I never started anything with this dude. I'm gonna put him in there as well. Oh, this dude, her. Well, she's honestly going in D tier, like, fucking creepy ass teacher preying on us. They're the same characters, so she can go in D as well. So Mitsuru's father, he's pretty goated. He has, like, no discernible personality other than, like, being the Kirijo CEO and stuff, and, like, getting shot. Like, that's his whole personality. Who fucking cares? Let's do Tatsuya since I was hovering over him. Thing about not Tatsuya, what the fuck? Takaya, sorry. Takaya, he's an interesting man. You and him have a lot of debates about morals. Yeah, morality, morals. I like him. I'm gonna put him in B tier because like I didn't find him the most interesting character ever, but I like talking to him. I think that's B behavior. Well, we'll do Aigis next. Aigis is a loaded case though. Aigis is also a goat. She's going in S tier because, you know, she starts off as a robot, but then she starts growing a personality. She starts developing into a really interesting, funny character who she's very loyal to C's, and I just find her development really interesting. And she's on main character tier because of the answer, but I have not played the answer. I've not played Fez, so I don't entirely know her wild card times, but she is a blast. Her finger guns are a blast too. I always look at her fingers and I'm like, that's so cool. I'm not really that good at wording why Aigis is really good, but take my word for it, she's really good. Akihiko, fucking love Akihiko here. People are going to be upset that I didn't place him higher, but I don't relate to his story that well. His scenes with Shinjiro and his development after Shinjiro died, I just really like Akihiko. I wish that we had more moments to bond with him. Other than like the moments that you bond with him, you get fucking surrounded by guys wanting to beat him up. Like, I want to spend time with him. I don't want to like have to fight with him and fight for him. So A tier it is for Akihiko. A for Akihiko, right? Speaking of Shinjiro, let's rate him next. I fucking love this dude. He's not around for long. The way he interacts with not only Akihiko, but like the rest to see is like, he seems very apathetic and he's like, fuck these dudes. But then you see he actually truly does care about C's and his old friends, and he's willing to sacrifice himself for Ken, even though Ken like literally is about to kill him. So I wish we saw more of Shinjiro. I wish he was there for the latter half of the game, but his death is kind of a signal of how the tone of the game is going to get from there, because Persona 3 is a very dark game. And for me, I didn't really realize that in Reload because like the aesthetic, but then like as soon as like Ryuji comes and everything, I was fucking terrified and I was shaking in my goddamn gourds, or like shaking in my core. Yukari. The thing about Yukari, I love her, but I never like got too attached to her. I was trying to not romance her, but I was trying to get her social link up. I didn't have enough time in the end, but I had a really good time talking to her. I think her personality is really neat. I like how she interacts with Junpei, like they're teasing and bullying each other. It's great. I think Yukari is just a neat little goober. Her, I didn't care about her. I don't know why I rated her. Like, I didn't rate her with everyone else. I thought I had more opinions on her. I just don't. Jin, the thing about Jin is I think he could have been a lot more interesting if given more time to develop. Strega just didn't get enough development, in my opinion. The only one who got a lot of development, well, not a lot of development, was Chidori. But Chidori kind of, like, even then, she didn't get much development. She's just cool. I'm going to put Jin with Takaya because he basically is Takaya light. All he does is fucking swoon over his little BF the whole time. So Tanaka? I think that's his name. Tanaka. This dude, he's an asshole. I should have rated him with the other social links, but he's especially sleazy. He's close to D, but like he embraces his assholeness enough to like make his character interesting and like make him endearing in a way. Like he's like a car crash. You gotta look at him. And then my final pick here, or like final selection, Yuko. In this game, she's the absolute goat. Her voice actress carries her, and that's a common opinion I've seen. But honestly, I agree. Like, okay, maybe not S. Oh, I really like getting to know her, but I don't think she's S tier. I'm going to put her in A tier. I overshot that a little bit. Fucking love Yuko here. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching this. I know it was kind of disorganized and rambly. I like talking about things I love, and I know all of y'all love Persona 3 Reload because you wouldn't be this far into the video otherwise. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Have a good day. Drink some water. Have a nice little snack. Bye-bye.